this crazy hope that I was going to be able to pull the drawer fronts off like in one solid piece. Nah, that dresser, it was made to last, and whatever glue they used, it is stuck on. My goodness, this is gonna be a project. Too bad they didn't make it strong enough that the drawers didn't, the drawer fronts didn't break on their own. But anyway, the things I do when I have committed to a project, I don't think it's gonna be all done today. Okay, I got the majority of it off of there. The rest I will sand down. The problem is it is now so uneven. God, I'm gonna have to fill in right here to put the new drawer fronts on. I don't know, hopefully the next one, now that I've, done a little bit of learning on this one, hopefully the next one will go a little more smoothly and turn out more smooth in the end. We'll see. Oh, it's coming along. I am tempted at this point, with how ridiculous this has been, to just sand down these other drawer fronts that don't have chunks missing from them instead of removing the drawer fronts. I don't know. We'll see.
2 hours later.
Well, James got home, and he was the voice of reason. I would have taken it outside in the first place to do this if I felt like I could have done it on my own. Yeah, I probably should have had the kids do it. James and the kids just took the dresser out, so we can finish working on it outside, and I can clean up myself and the dust. The things I do sometimes.
Mother, are you out here?
Sometimes it's down to just sheer determination and being just goddamn stubborn. Just stubborn. Look at me, I'm burnt. I'm a lobster. This project was a crazy one to take on. Hopefully it pays off. my God. Isn't that gorgeous? On here, don't worry about any of this because that's all going to be painted because this isn't real wood. You can't like stain it, whatever. I'm thinking to paint it. That was the first thought, but I might actually end up doing like some kind of sheeting, like faux tin sheeting, or maybe even mosaic if I get really crazy. So we have another issue down here at the bottom where it's shaped in such a way I would have to go in with like toothpick sandpaper to get these lines out of the gray. So I'm not going to do that. I'm going to go ahead and stain this. Then we will come back in with some white paint, most likely white paint, and fill in those lines, which will then tie it into the most likely white that's going to be on the sides. Kitty is keeping me company during my project. Hey, put you at that. We have made a mess out here. The dresser is basically done as far as the painting and sanding, and next we start on this disaster. On the ones where I haven't taken the fronts off, I'm not going to. There's that one, I haven't taken it off. I'm gonna sand it and just make it work. And then I think I have one more, two more. So there's like some repairs I'll have to do, but I am just gonna sand the fronts of them, and then that way we will have 3 that need the fronts replaced and 3 that will not. And like there are some issues that I don't know, I had thought initially when I started this I had to just completely take the fronts off and do them over, but I'm realizing, or I'm deciding, that that's not actually necessary. We can get away with less destruction, which then means less reconstruction. Guys, I was ready to give up on this the other night. I was 100% just done. I was like, you have bitten off way too much. And then James reminded me, well, I had a perfectly good dresser, before Julie got to it, and it was not a perfectly good dresser, but it wasn't all, chopped up like this. Plans change, Frugal friends. Plans definitely change. All right, that's it. I mean it. I'm done making changes that happen or that would happen, will happen out here. It is what it is, and it's gonna, I'm done. So, not a surprise that I wish I would have done this with all of the drawers. Even the ones where the fronts were broken and stuff, we could have patched them or something instead of ending up in this ridiculous situation. So I got the front of that drawer down to the veneer. So 2 more that still have the drawer fronts, and then we will hopefully go to the garden home store tonight and get new wood fronts, drawer fronts. Not sure when we will cut them and do all that, but hopefully soon. Look how pretty that is without that ugly veneer. Plus Plus, we can bring this to the store to match with new wood for the other drawer fronts. It's so pretty. Yeah, the woods are just so totally different. I am facing a moment in this never-ending process where we just need to put the clothes away. We need this dresser done. And we have one more drawer to do. I have to just make a decision here. Either we take off those gorgeous fronts of those two that I refinished and replace them with more of these, which that way the drawers all match each other, but then they absolutely don't match the dresser wood. Or since I painted the side of it white because it wasn't real wood, maybe I could just paint the fronts also white. The rest of the room is lovely and beautiful, except my little shelf needs to go right here, and that's it. That's literally all that's left. This is so frustrating. We tried. It just didn't work, and I give up. I will salvage the handles that we got from Temu, and I will just offer the dresser for free. If someone wants it, great. But the replacements that we did, like, they're just too thin. There was nothing for them to grab onto. I tried so hard, you guys. You know I did. With this video, you can see all the effort that I put into this goddamn thing. Yeah. I know, sorry, I don't swear on this channel normally, but oh my god, just, you guys, please bear with me. I put so much effort, time, love, money, blood, sweat, and tears into this, and so it's just incredibly upsetting. I'm just trying to take it as a learning experience. There is value in learning, and you know, we will carry on. It just absolutely sucks because the pieces that the parts I was able to save that are the real solid wood are just so absolutely gorgeous. It just breaks my heart. It breaks my heart into a million pieces. But this is where we're at, and it's, you got to learn when to just cut your losses and move on. And I'm looking at several dressers on Facebook Marketplace that are within my budget that are either good enough as is, or that are maybe project dressers, but not to the extent that this thing was. Look at this. It even has this gorgeous, huge, beautiful mirror. And I mean, come on, $25. This is gonna be amazing. We got it into the house. It is so beautiful. It just needs to be cleaned. Yep, and scrubbed. Could it use a good sanding and repaint? Yeah, sure, but I'm not going to. Nope. I'm gonna tighten hardware on the drawers. I'm gonna vacuum out the webs and stuff, and that's it. I'm almost done adding the distress and the craziness to the outside. I'm gonna do a little more down here, and then I haven't even gotten right here at all along these, so I'll rough those up. And I know this looks wacky and stuff, just trust me, I have a plan. This will at least keep us through till summer. And then if I do decide to go ahead and sand it completely down, which is not likely, then I mean, I'll have a head start. But I think it's gonna be perfect. Bunch of the drawer fronts are gonna need some glue, and then several of them, let's see, I don't know, I think I counted at least 4 that need new runner things. So I'll go over to the Home Depot or Lowe's with one of the drawers with me. Well, that's pretty loose. Anyway, and go find some replacements. Then we'll need some little chips of wood, because even ones that still have it, several of them do need more of the little blocks. I know, I really do need to get some clamps if I'm gonna keep doing this kind of stuff. It is the next morning. I'm going to try them out, see if they adhered well. I don't know, maybe I need to give them more time. I also still need to find a replacement screw and attach this. I do have our dumpster salvaged drill with all the little bits that I need. We had some chocolate milk. And what about the mirror? I don't know yet. We'll get there. Oh, I was gonna tell you, so there's all these little wood blocks to hold the runners in place. And that is where these come in, that I pulled out of the neighbor's garbage can this morning as of when I'm recording this. And hopefully, oh yeah, they are gonna be absolutely perfect. We'll just chop a bunch of these, and those will be the new little blocks to hold the runners in place. How about that? I was gonna have to find something at Lowe's or Home Depot, and now I don't. And the neighbors were throwing them away. So sometimes the dumpsters or the Monday morning garbage of your neighbors provides exactly what you need. I'm bringing one of the drawers with me that does have the slide on the bottom. Hopefully we can find a replacement. See, I just need like this really simple piece, and these all seem to be like these whole like set kind of things. I wonder if we could do a couple of these instead. Like mount some of, I don't know. No, they're probably too tall. I wonder if I could use these like drywall corners to recreate this. It wouldn't be nearly as strong. But it would be affordable. I wonder if one of these curtain rods could be manipulated into working. No luck at Lowe's. Let's head to Home Depot. And no luck at Home Depot. I ended up ordering some runners from Temu, and I'm gonna have to remove the pieces, the wooden pieces from inside the dresser, and then add these to the dresser drawers and hope that it works out. If these work out really well, then I might actually go ahead and replace some of the other ones. Ooh, look at that. It goes like way out. I don't know that we need it to do that, but if we decide that it's awesome and James loves it, then maybe, yeah, maybe we will replace all of them. It'll go here. Yeah, perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. That's awesome. Actually, I guess it would go like this, right? And then I have my wood pieces that I cut, the wood pieces from a dumpster, residential dumpster, the neighbor's dumpster, in fact, and I will glue these along. And then I don't know if this is meant to be screwed on. I don't think so. No, it doesn't come with any other pieces. So yeah, you just glue it on. and then glue these into place. And then, so unfortunately, the runner things that we got from Temu didn't work for these particular drawers. It's a really old dresser, and we just could not figure out how to make them work. So I did have to order the more expensive, old school, specialty metal slide things for the drawers. But guys, when it comes to renovation, home improvement, restoring really old stuff, it's just not always gonna go the way that you planned. And guess what? That's okay. You just have to make it be okay, because otherwise you will lose your mind and you'll never restore or recycle or upcycle anything ever again. And that is not the path I am choosing. So, more expensive specialty slides? Well, that's our reality. I've decided it's worth it anyway. Now, we just need to finish filling it. We can finally get those 2 laundry baskets put away. I am beyond in love with this. We've kept the top very simple to go along with kind of our minimalist romance idea in here. This beautiful runner is, of course, dumpster salvage. And then these glass plates that have like some of his things. Oh, look at these young kids. My Lord, going on 19 years this August. Can you believe? They are from a lamp that we found on the roadside, a roadside freebie, and we used the body of the lamp out in the yard. You never know. You just need to have a little bit of creativity, and those dumpster or road salvaged goodies, they can have all kinds of uses. And then there's this basket that I think was a roadside salvage, but I could be wrong. It might have been from the dumpsters. It's just a lovely color. We don't want too much color going on in here. That was kind of part of the idea for me, was to stick with very muted, neutral, kind of gray, but sparkly. But the idea was to keep things simple and clean and uncluttered, which just feels absolutely wonderful and peaceful. I did have to move the chandelier over here because we have the TV back in here, which I'm honestly not in love with. But guys, marriage is a partnership, an equal partnership, or at least it should be. And my sweet James, he put up with all of this and helped so much to make my dream a reality. So if he wants to have the TV back in here, I'm just gonna find a way to make it work while still realizing my dream, my vision, if you will, for our bedroom. So there you are, frugal friends. The dresser. Not the one that we started with, not the one that we planned for, but in my opinion, the one we were meant for. I just love it. I wouldn't mind having like a vase right about there with some beautiful flowers, or even over in that corner. But again, this is a partnership. We both live in this room, and it needs to work for both of us. We actually do live here, so dreams and visions need to work with reality.